Welcome to the channel, sports fan. If this your first time here, do me a favor. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing big things across here. I love sports and I'm always talking about it. So without further ado, let's get to the video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Paul George. He's probably going to be the most coveted player. He's a 34-year-old two-way player. This deal that he's about to get probably is going to be his last one. So it's very important he go to the right team. I think Paul George prime days are past him, but he can still provide excellent value. I think Paul George knows that he is not a superstar anymore. He's just a really good player. And by him accepting that makes him the number one player coveted this NBA offseason. With the Clippers, I felt he was trying to show that he could be the number one guy with Kawhi, and it messed up the flow of the offense. He has made it clear that he wants out. So basically, he wants to go to a different team that runs a different offense, but he won't just go to any team. In my opinion, he's only going to go to a team that has an 80% chance to win a championship. He will not go to a team to be a mentor. Them days are over. You play the game to win a championship. And I think that's what he's still in the game for, to win a ring. You know? It makes sense. Here are a few teams that I think he could go to. These are the teams that I feel are a player or two away, are teams that could have a good draft and it could make them a contender. The first team is the New York Knicks. They had a good run this past year. They need shooting. They need a guy who could take pressure off of Jalen Brunson and Randall. He can go there and be the number 2 or 3rd option. With a good draft, the Knicks could contend for a championship instead of having their fans living in misery. Next is the 76ers. Joel Embiid is getting older, and it seems like there's something going on with him every year. He go across there to the 76ers and team up with Joel Embiid and Maxey. Man, that would be a nice big three. I would love to see it. With Tobias Harris looking like he's almost out the door, Paul George looked like he would be a perfect fit. He would be an upgrade from Tobias Harris. A big upgrade. Next is the Golden State Warriors. You know, Klay Thompson looked like he almost out the door. What better way to replace a full-time champion with a guy like Paul George, a two-way player who's similar to Klay Thompson but can give you more. He could defend more positions, could shoot the 3-ball better at this point in his career, and he could play on and off the ball. Klay Thompson could only play off the ball. Having a guy like Paul George, you could take the ball out of Curry's hand and let Curry play off the ball and make him just a shooter. That's a problem. Or you look at it from the defensive point of view. Kuminga, Wiggins, and Paul George defensively, that's a problem. You would create almost what the Boston Celtics have with Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Derek White. All they would be really missing is one more player, and I'm pretty sure they will be able to go get that. The next team, you know, this is one of my favorite teams. The next team is the Lakers. He will be going to a team that need like 2 players. I expect them to be very busy this offseason. Paul George with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves, that's a championship. Bringing Paul George to the Lakers, you will be able to rest Bron more so he could be fresh at the end of the game when it counts. You know, because we all seen LeBron James gets gassed by the end of the 3rd going into the 4th. For the time is undefeated. I don't care how great you are. The last team is the OKC Thunder. In my opinion, this would be the perfect opportunity for him. Do y'all remember when Paul George was with OKC before he went to the Clippers? This guy was playing his best basketball. He was an MVP talk and Defensive Player of the Year voting. He played good with Melo and Russ. He felt comfortable for like the first time since his days with the Pacers. I tell you one thing though, this team is a better team than that OKC team. They only missing a front player to help out Chet Holmgren and another wing player or 2. You bring in Paul George to go with Jalen Williams, SGA, and now that they have Caruso, oh man, this move will put the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, maybe even the Finals. No cap. A lot of things will have to happen for any of these moves to go down. But man, could you just imagine him with any of them teams? He make every one of them an instant contender. Even though Paul George is 34, he's a 6'8" guard small forward who shoots 46% on corner threes. 73% of his threes are assisted. 48% of his shots are threes. He still can give you 23, 5, and 4. That's what he averaged the last past season, to go with 2 steals. So you're getting you a good two-way player. Man, he even shot 47% from the field and 41% from 3. Man, who's going to roll the dice on Paul George? If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing big things across here. See you on the next one. Stay blessed, people.